Welcome to video 7 on mods for the Traxxas TRX4M. In this episode it is the plan to mount these metal differential covers. Like all the other parts, I ordered them at AliExpress, 2 of them, and each came with 4 screws in the package. And what needs to be done is remove this plastic cover, and that cover is held by 4 screws, let's say on the inside of the car. Luckily the top screws are easy to reach with a long or a small screwdriver. The bottom 2 are a little bit hidden here under the links. With the long screwdriver that I had, it was possible to get them out without taking the whole car apart. This is how it works. This is my quite long, I don't know how long exactly it is, but long enough to reach that screw without taking the whole car apart. And once the screw was untightened a bit, it was easier with my tiny screwdriver to further take it out. So that's what I did. Here it is in detail. This is the screw that needs to be taken out, and of course a similar one on the other side. And then the top screws, that was easy. They are quite well reachable with any method. Well, then when the plastic cover is off, this is what we have, the inside of the differential. I used LED flashlight to reach these tiny screws because they are quite hidden and it's easier to have good light. To my surprise, this was completely dry, and so what I did is apply a little bit of my silicone grease on all the teeth of this differential, and I hope that makes it run a little bit smoother. At least it's not entirely dry anymore right now. After greasing, it was time to mount the new metal cover. And when I did that, I found out that it was quite difficult to get the screws in. So I took it off again and first remotely put the 4 screws in to make that thread a little bit more helpful. And then I placed the cover and it was easy now to get those screws in. So 4 screws to go. And again, with the tiny and the longer screwdriver, it was possible to get all this done. Here we see the top screws already fitted, and here the bottom one still has to be done. Then that flashlight comes in handy. Then, it was already finished, and the front and the back is exactly the same, and both are quite well reachable. So this is how it looked. It was, to my idea, a little bit too clean. So what I did is took a file and just went on a little bit to make it a little bit more old looking and dirty and so forth. So now it looks like this. Again, it is a metal part, so again it added a few grams to the weight on the axles, so that is good for the grip of the tires on the surface. Well, this was it. Maybe see you back in the next video. In the meantime, have fun.